Our good buddy Thomas Tenma's here with an episode pilot. Yugioh
The
Gold.
game evolved quite a bit, hasn't it? Oh well.
Giving it a try the live action series.
It's my job as a duelist to duel, isn't that right?
Well, yeah, it's literally part of the name.
After all, with all the great duelists out there, maybe I should make a name for myself.
Might as well. What else has it got to do?
Isn't that right, Barbaros?
Barbaros? The Beast King?
You always had my back. And thick.
Normal summon 1900 beat stick. Who couldn't love that?
Who knows? Maybe I'll become the
Communists.
next king of games. Something.
Tom...
Oh.
Yugi Moto, Shaden Yugi, Thomas Tenma. Well, when you say the name aloud, it doesn't sound terrible.
Presences, but might as well go check it out. It could be nothing. What? I don't know. Hello, stranger. Might I ask for your name?
I already predicted this guy's in the Dookie-verse. How do I know? He doesn't have a disc. He's got a piece of cardboard, just like Dookie.
Who are you? My name is Yugioh. And I'm here.
I'm gonna call
for
you
the
George.
Might I ask, do you have anybody any chance?
No, actually, I don't.
Have no idea what the king's cards are, and
King's Knights, Queen's Knight, and Jack's Knights.
Don't worry, I know who you are, little Thomas. Okay, so if you know about me, and I'm not sure how you got into my building, that
What?
leaves one question. What exactly
Are you?
Rose? Oh, what am I? Well, I already gave you my name, but here's my duel disc. I would like a duel with you, if you don't mind me asking.
I do mind you asking.
Okay, I can see your duel disc and deck, but why would you want to duel me? I mean, I'm not like any other duelist out there. I'm pretty ordinary in skill and in cards.
I'm not like any other normal duelist out there. I'm pretty ordinary, so you're just like every other duelist out there.
Why would I want to duel you? Oh well, you know
I want
how
an
it is.
easy win.
When duelists see each other, a battle is always an outcome. So
The battle is always
get
an
your
outcome?
deck and duel disc ready.
Maybe I misheard that.
Look, I don't mind us dueling, but as you see, I have no duel disc. So how are we gonna do this?
I snap my fingers and you
with,
get one.
With just my deck. What? You don't have a duel disc? Well, I guess I'll give you one. Here you go. Oh, thanks for the loaner.
Nice guy. Maybe you're not so bad after all.
You can keep it. Now, shall we begin the game? When I'm definitely keeping this stylish thing. Now let's see, that goes in here. Goes there. Loop here. Sorry, it's the first time wearing one of these.
Yep. And it shows.
I have no experience in putting them on. But, yeah. Okay, Shiro. I'm ready to go. Let's do. I'll make the first move. Let's see how good you start off.
Very poorly.
This. Penton. The Dark Cloud.
Well, I have to start off better than that. You summon in attack mode.
It's a weak monster, but this is just the dawn of the duel after all.
No, that's a different program for
How
Yugioh.
well you can be stacked up against him.
Let's see if you can ignis this play style.
face down. It's your turn, little Thomas. Let me
Let's get the
see
mangars.
what you got.
Give me your alpha and your omega.
Nice setup, Shiro. I guess you're trying to test me or something. Well, let's see what I got, shall we? I draw. Not a bad hand. Well, first off, by discarding one card from my hand, I'll special summon the Tricky. But he won't stay on for long, because then I'll activate the spell card. 5-star Twilight.
Tenma's a
Now,
painter?
this card can only be activated.
I just
if
realized
have
you got the
level
color
5
wheel
monster
next to him
on
and
the
that
field,
easel
which
to the
the
side.
Tricky obviously is. Now by releasing my Tricky, I can special summon up to 5 Karibo Brothers from my deck.
And you guys own custom graveyard. Nice.
Karibo. Karibat. Karibi. Karibu. Finally, Kariba. But they won't stay on the field for long. Now, by releasing them,
We can go into Curry Babylon.
summon a much more bigger fuzzball from my deck. You may seem familiar since the King game was only used in part.
Still hard to believe these things are real, as they've been anime exclusives for so long.
Now I'm releasing all 5 Kariba brothers.
So now go to the graveyard. That's when the thing is
First summon
serious.
from my deck. Curry Babylon! And you know what Curry Babylon does.
Who couldn't?
While he's on the field, he gains 300 attack points for each of the Karibo brothers that are in my graveyard. And since I have 5 different Karibo brothers, that means his attack power becomes 3,000.
Which is much quicker than 500.
I summon my Beast King Barbaros in attack mode.
Super's normal
Now,
summon.
you may
Let's
be
take a second.
thinking Barbaros is an elite monster. I cannot summon him normally. Well, you'd be wrong. See, I can normal summon Barbaros, but his original attack points become 1900, which is well worth the cost in my opinion.
I like these sorts of cards. We're seeing more of them. Like these high-level monsters that can be normally summoned without tribute, but have like some sort of hindrance.
In the dark cloud.
If you do tribute
Go,
summon them, they get
football
more
whore.
stats and stuff.
Well, now,
I got 1500 attack already.
You did pretty good there. But you know the
Life,
opponent
I mean.
Penton in Dark Cloud. When he's destroyed in battle, I first summon another Penton in defense mode.
But this one in
Of
defense.
course Penton would special summon a copy of itself. How could I forget? Oh well, I'll use my, I'll use my Barbaros to attack your second Penton. Now then, let's see. That was a
What will
pretty
you do about the third?
First you attack with Barbaros, I'll use Penton to deflect again. Now it goes to the graveyard. I pulled out one more Penton from my deck in defense mode.
Knew it.
Well, there's nothing much else to do from there, so I'll end my turn. Your move, Shiro. My turn. I draw.
That's tricky like
So
that.
close to taking my hit. Well, send this monster face down the first one. Then follow up. One card, face down, and that ends my turn. Show me what you can do with that nice little offensive you have, little Thomas.
Okay, I will.
So what? You think a few little defensive monsters are going to stop me? I draw. I'll put the spell card, Lord of Darkness. With this, I banish one dark monster from my hand and draw 2 cards. So I'll banish Sarah, 2 new puppies.
Nice.
Next, I'll have my Curry Babylon. I'll attack that mystery said monster of yours since I know you'll summon something with that little clown of yours. Well,
He can't anymore.
since you attacked my mystery set monster, we might as well reveal kind what it is. You attack my lamp, and using its effect during the damage step.
Wow, you actually got to trigger Ancient Land's effect. That doesn't happen every day.
Your attack target, and I'll choose your little weakened Barbaros over there. No!
Not Barbie! I mean Barbaros.
You pay for that little sneaky tactic. I'll set one card face down and end my turn. Now, it's my turn. I draw. And due to my lamp's special ability, I'll first summon the genie! Come forth, la Jinn! And I'm not through just yet. I'll release my legit and my lamp to summon the most fearsome monster. A monster that is one of a kind, you might say. A gold rare, blue eyes, white dragon!
Oh, never gonna hear the end of this.
What? You have a gold rare blue eyes white dragon?
I want one!
Those cards are hella expensive, man! I mean, I know kind of like made it. Well, actually, no, that was a false rumor. The real reason why there's more than one blue eyes is because Pegasus wanted to piss off Kaiser, so that's why he made those copies.
Probably.
There are only 4 gold blue eyes.
So this is even rarer as it's a gold blue eyes. Interesting.
And indeed, this blue eyes, there's only 4 kinds. But don't worry, I don't have all of them in my deck.
Or do I?
I only just need one for my deck. Well, anyways, nice try, but you can't destroy my custom with your blue eyes. I mean, they'll both get killed.
So I can destroy with blue eyes.
Your monster and mine have the same attack point, but by using my Bloodstream Destruction card, I can get rid of your Babylon and destroy it. No! My Coston! What am I going to do now?
Give up.
But by doing so, my blue eyes white dragon cannot attack. But so, little Thomas, I still have my Painted the Dark Cloud. Now I switch into attack mode. Painted attack! Bloodlust slash!
Ooh.
I'm down to only a few points left. Come on. Give me something. I draw. Got nothing. Looks like I'm gonna rely on Monster Reborn. With this, I'll bring back a monster from my graveyard. The graveyard has really nothing I can use. The monster I'll be going for is my newly full-powered Beast King Barbaros.
That's a good choice because it'll have 3,000 stats as well.
But that's not all.
That's 3,000 big
I'll
ones.
play my Jar of Avarice. With this, I can return any 5 cards from my graveyard. And the cards I will be returning are the Tricky, 5-star Twilight, Monster Reborn, my Raigeki bottle,
Raigeki bottle.
and
Grave.
finally, my Allure of Darkness. I'll return these 5 to my deck, shuffle,
Draw a singular card.
and draw 1 card. I guess I'll set this card face down. It's your move, Shiro. So, you decided to bring back your Barbaros. What a nice little play. Really, idiot. I draw. I'll activate my burst stream of destruction.
Another copy?
This destroys your Barbaros, but I can't attack if I do one. Not again! Not my Barbaros!
You didn't see that coming?
So,
I had to redo a previous scene, so that's why Pennon was already in defense position. Alright, so... that's fine.
And I'll attack.
Oh, so he as in... oh, okay, so he's just reusing stock footage, I guess. Forgot to draw, but passed turn after that.
Nothing.
Ah, he's got nothing, but... so he just drew and passed.
I'm doomed!
Now I know this series is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Rare.
Right. You have nothing left on your field to defend yourself.
Oops. Frickin' heck. It's so shocking that he's had another look that I borked everything.
Zangxing replica. And I'll target that face down card of yours. I only have one in my deck. So I can negate or knock down one of your face down spells and traps.
No, you. Oh, it's a replica, so I guess you could.
The actual thing you. But that's neither here.
I convinced Zingzan, who was just them trying to recreate one of those the card lockdown from the manga whenever the Wicked Eraser was played.
I figured you had something that powerful to wipe out the rest of my life when good thing I kept this puppy in reserve. Magic Cylinder.
You're lucky you had the worst version.
Now your monster will attack you! What?
Nice play.
Magic Cylinder! Ah!
Well done.
Very impressive, little Thomas. You have beaten me. I figured you had some skill up your sleeve. And since you won, you get to keep this little duel disc as a souvenir.
To remember me by.
Thanks for the duel disc. I mean, this thing is hella sweet, but why did you came to me and challenge me to a duel?
Ooh, cut.
Why I came to you, you may ask? Well, I just wanted to see...
I just wanted to say hi.
If you're good or not, that's all. Okay, I see how that checked out. You want to see my duelist skill, but why earlier on did you refer to we? Are you working with some evil...
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm a part of a little group of duel monsters players. You could say a guild. We look for new and upcoming duelists to see how good they are. We're not a typically bad organization. We just like to see who can enter the pro leagues.
The Guild of Gold.
That type of deal, you know. Oh. So you're part of a group of duelists, huh? Okay, that checks out. Then why the hell does your voice sound so menacing like an antagonist from a live-action anime adaptation? That sounds sus. And why I sound menacing, you may ask? Oh, that's just a huge misunderstanding, little Thomas. See, I have a sore throat. That's why my voice sounds like, I don't know, some weirdo. Some killer. I mean, seriously. Who in the right minds would sound like a serial killer on purpose? I hope we can be good friends, little Thomas. Anyway,
I like the explanation. That's legitimately funny.
Your eyes and ears out for any news of the gold cards. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But you said something about gold cards.
I literally just finished that sentence.
Like, that seems a bit suspicious as well. What exactly are the gold cards?
Gold rarity, you imbecile.
Oh, that's more information for another time, but due to the internet...
Smoke grenade!
I think you know how you can look this up.
Google it.
Thomas, and be wary of the gold cards. Since Shiro's gone...
What a nice chap. I'm sure he's not part of any evil organization.
That sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that.
to get some Call Me Johnny's den.
Okay, time to find out what these King's cards really are.
You ever
You
like
refer to
Googling
them
this
as
stuff
gold
before?
cards as well? These King cards and gold cards are the same thing. Goes by different names, by different regions of the world, but they seem to be very rare and very valuable.
So they're the same thing.
What's this?
Probably some
Article
hierarchy.
says these cards were owned by King Midas.
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Midas had the ability to turn anything he touched to gold.
There's more detail here. The gold cards have some essence of the Shadow Game within them. Let's see here. What does King Midas have to do with duel monsters? I thought that was just like a fictional story. It seems here that King Midas was an advanced user of the Shadow Games, one of the relatively much more powerful.
I never expected to be hearing about King Midas in a Yu-Gi-Oh series.
Incredibly intense.
Unless they meet a card called King Midas, then it's fine.
Scholars indicate that King Midas always hold a penalty game of the Midas touch. He imbued his cards with the magic that cursed him when he touched everything to gold. So that must be King Midas' form of a penalty game. Let's see
Who
here.
wrote this?
Other rumors may suspect that the gold cards or King's cards have
Where'd they get this evidence?
Penalty game, the equivalent to the Midas touch of the loser of the duel.
Should badges of archaeologists
I wonder
find something out,
cards
find some
are
Grecian tablet or something. It's like, oh shit, he played
rare,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
pretty scarce. If anyone gets their hands on them, they could rich and probably kill a lot of people. Well,
I mean, to be fair, weirder things have happened. I mean, we discover new things about the past every day.
himself.
So, you know.
Could that golden blue eyes be a gold card?
Not every day, but pretty often.
What to do, what to do.
Often to make historical remnants and make you stop thinking about politics for 5 seconds.
Get me gotten into the wrong hands, but I ain't no hero. I'm just a random duelist. Although
You did meet a guy named Hero,
the frequency
so maybe he's the main hero. We should be following him.
duel monsters for their own game around the world, there could be a spike in the Shadow Games. I've been hearing rumors that the Shadow Games are
We spiked the Shadow Games into the end zone!
I thought only those with magic or millennium items could wield such power. This is gonna do a lot of research. Good thing I'm a bit adept at sorcery. Right, what to do? I might as
Probably
well
a joke.
research those who dealt with these Shadow Games.
Yugimoto, can you give me a hand here? What do you mean,
Let's
Thomas
see.
Tenma roulette tournaments?
Looks like some of the famous duelists have dealt with the Shadow Games. One of them was Prez Komori over in Wisconsin. Other one is currently known as Tom Elkman.
Huh.
His region is unidentified. And what else? There's been recent activity with Shadow Games with other duelists as far as the.
You're not typing White Dragon's Legacy's
No,
Prez show up. Name dropping Prez and Tom is one thing. Showing them is another.
Well, I'm the only one who knows the real truth of the Shadow Games.
But hey, name drops suffice. Nothing wrong with them.
Well, if there is a resurgence in the Shadow Games, I guess sooner or later I might encounter a Shadow Duelist. But, they may know how to use the Shadow Game, but their levels are just basic compared to my knowledge.
You're basic
In due
compared to my
time,
knowledge.
We might risk our souls. Isn't that right, Barbaros? Well, let's see what the future holds. The gold cards, I'm gonna make sure.
I just heard gold carts is go-karts.
Get a few or lock them up.
Throw away the key.
Yeah, using them could sound dangerous if I don't know how to tame them, but that's me with the risk. I could become a target if some weird evil organization tried to hunt me down for my collection of gold cards.
Which is bullshit, because I don't even have any yet.
So, might as well try to find them and put them away. This is going to be quite an interesting adventure. Well then, let the hunt begin.
Well, it looks like an interesting beginning to a series. That there's going to be more of them, of course. Like really, it looks cool, honestly. I'd like to see more. Then again, I always like to see more of Friends. Later.